So I think one of the ones that is kind of quite generic or happens quite a lot is the chimp paradox. So people recognizing their chimp, going away and coming back, a month later going, yeah, do you know what? I just became much more aware of when I tend to lose control a little bit. So that works all the time on some level. Recognition of chimp and sort of emotional regulation is a big one. There was one that happened probably a couple of months ago with a guy. We were talking about transactional analysis and stroking recognition, and I was just sort of talking about a situation where I'd seen a manager in the workplace essentially just ignore all of his people, come in the morning and just kind of walk straight into his office and then walk out of his office and down the corridor and not really look at any one of his people. And a guy just turned around in the middle of the group and just said, you know what, I always do that. That's me. You've just described me. I'd never really thought about it like that before. But yeah, I walk in and grab a cup of coffee and I'm looking at my iPad and I go into my office and then I go and walk the floor. But actually, I don't actually say anything to anybody. And so he came back not so long ago and just said, that conversation we had, I tried looking at people and smiling and talking. And the first thing I got was suspicion, but I've got over that, I think. And it seems to be working really well. So yeah, just a little tiny thing like that. Just kind of, it was that moment where it just twigged in him. He said, I always do that. And unconscious became conscious and changed behavior.
I love that. And I always say to people, when you do change your behavior quite dramatically, suspicion probably is what you're going to get first off, but stick at it. It's the right thing to do and you'll get there. Yeah.